Joining me now is Dr. Viktor Ryklevs from the Karaganda State Medical University in Kazakhstan. Welcome. Congratulations on your award.
Thank you very much.
So it's very exciting to win an award, and why don't you tell us a little bit about your sim center and what came to be to win this award?
Yeah, the Simulation Center was established in 2007, so it's run for almost 10 years, and I was previously the director of this sim center. I moved on from being the director, but still this is my last step in giving simulation to other people in the university, and it was the brand new program, so simulation was never implemented in Kazakhstan before this time. So we are the pioneers in simulation, and we had to find our ways to do many things, and we just I guess succeeded in our
Well, you're here.
Yes.
So talk a little bit about what's changed over 10 years. What's the big difference?
Just new technology is appearing every day. So, but we had a pretty much we have a very good budget for our center, so we were not lacking any technology. So, but what was really changing is to use really the evidence-based practices, because first teachers thought that it's just okay to use the simulator without any prior training or whatever. So, but we are now moving into direction to use the evidence-based methods in providing the simulation education, and also try to do our own research. This was one of our weaknesses in the applications, that we rely too much on other people's research, but don't do our own. So we try to do it now, and try to involve as many people as possible to find our own practices and prove that our practices are efficient.
That's a great evolution.
Yeah.
Something to be proud of. So talk a little bit about the acceptance of simulation by the different departments over time.
It was also one of the problems. But we solved this problem by actually hiring our own staff. Over the period of time, we increased our staff numbers from 3 teachers to about 25 now. It works better than to find the ways to deal with each separate department. But still there are people for which teach some specialized trainings, for example in anesthesiology and gynecology, some other areas where we're lacking our own specialists. But for most of the specialties now, we try to find the right person and work individually. So no, not with the department.
And so they appreciate the availability of the sim center?
Yeah, sure. So now, but actually mostly students appreciate the availability. So we survey them every year, and they always want more simulation that is available to them right now. But the teachers are right now also understood that it takes away time from the teaching. They can do other things when students are engaged in simulation, because there are on the market right now, there is technology available which allows to basically not rely on teacher very much. So the simulator gives feedback to students itself, and then records it, and the teacher can check it later in whatever convenient time he may find. So he doesn't need to be present there all the time.
So I suppose that creates an impact on your faculty development program as well.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm actually running right now the faculty development program, and simulation is one of our big topics. And other schools also come to us and try to learn from our experience.
Well, you said you were a pioneer, so
yeah.
They have to learn from you. So has your faculty role evolved now because of simulation? Are they more of coaches as well as teachers?
Yeah, probably. So they try to do it in a most efficient way, and just try to provide students as many opportunities as they need to master the task, and then only give the consultations to students on whether they've done it, to give the feedback to students whether they've done it right or wrong, or what are the problems. So we're moving away from the teacher-directed to student-directed teaching.
Sounds like a lot of what we hear at this conference, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So if there's a program out there that thinks they're too small or they can't incorporate simulation, what advice would you give them?
Actually, you don't need a lot in order to start the simulation program. You may start with standardized patients, even you don't need the fancy simulators. And you need to be just creative and try to, because we have scenarios, hybrid scenarios, for example, where you just need the blood pressure arm and the standardized patient, and you can play very good scenarios without almost any technology available. So, but still the human factor is, and faculty development is the key to everything. So.
And that's a really good message to bring back. It doesn't matter the level of fidelity or the complexity, it's what you do with it. That's a
exactly,
great message.
exactly.
So what does this mean to your university, this award?
Just the international recognition of our work. So we're not yet sure what to do with it. So, but we already got replies from the Ministry of Health, for example, of our country, that they now want us to share our experience with other schools as well, and so they see. But still, we try not to compete with other schools, but work together and collaborate, and but just we'll surely find the ways to use this opportunity to promote simulation further in Kazakhstan as well.
I am sure you will continue your good work. Congratulations again.
Thank you. Thank you very
Fantastic work.
much.